I was privileged and honored to take this position in 2008, and I've been serving as your state representative for 4 years. Now let me tell you a little bit about this election and why it's so important. As you know, in the Texas legislature, there are 49 Democrats and 101 Republicans. What does that mean for LGBT issues? It is important. To think that they are not going to continue to be under attack with this type of margin of Republicans in office is ludicrous to me. LGBT, let me tell you what happened with HB1, the budget. We had a representative, Wayne Christian, out of East Texas, try to file legislation that would cut funding from any public university that offered any space for LGBT college students to visit or to have meetings. That is the type of legislation that is trying to be pushed at the state level. This is why this is such a critical election cycle. For us to continue to still be marginalizing groups, trying to remove public funding from universities that offer them space to talk about their issues, to motivate youth to vote, to motivate change at their local universities is unacceptable. I, as your state representative, hit the ground running. In 2009, there was an incident at Hanks High School, and my former colleague was also apprised of this, that's Joe Moody, about a Hanks High School student that was pushed down the stairs because they identified themselves as LGBT. I think it was a young lady. Immediately, both of us wrote letters to the superintendent reminding them of legislation that had been passed in the 79th legislative session about bullying. That they needed a safe place. If we cannot protect our students, if they cannot go to school without being bullied or intimidated, we have failed them. Seriously. We will continue to fight. My office is committed. Let me tell you something about being a state rep. 25% of it is legislation and votes. 75% of it is here in this district. Standing up for those individual cases, for students that want to go to school and not be bullied. For students that want to be on Facebook and internet and Twitter and not be bullied. Why is that important? We are protecting the future of this community with legislation like that. And I am proud to stand with my representative, my chair, Garnett Coleman, on such important legislation. Protecting those with insurance, also allowing insurance for domestic partnerships, making that statewide. Moody was there. Oh, and also, and one last thing is also we're going to continue to fight the internet. That is some piece of legislation the Republicans still do not want to allow us, is to extend the bullying to the internet and Facebook to make the schools safer for our children. So thank you again for the invitation. I would appreciate your endorsement, and again, I'm humbled and privileged.